It doesn't matter if you're advanced lo-fi hip-hop producer or just willing to try yourself on it. Here are a couple of tools and tricks that will make your lo-fi tunes sound better. If you are familiar with making lo-fi music, you've probably heard of the RC-20 plugin. It is the ultimate tool for making lo-fi music, but it's also quite costly. In this video, I would like to cover all the possibilities of this plugin, and we'll find some free alternatives to this one. Here is my lo-fi hip-hop project that I've called Kites. It is very simple. It has Rhodes piano, simple drum pattern, bass. I've used standard FL Studio basses and vocal samples. Altogether it sounds like this. Can you hear this background vinyl noise? Of course, it's the RC-20. Basically, I've only used RC-20 on all of my mixer channels except some Fruity Love filters, which shows the power of this one. It has basically everything you need. A vinyl noise, not only vinyl noise, there are a lot of other like VHS, some tape noises and a lot of other stuff. It has the wobble, it's a pitch vibrato thing. It has a nice distortion, different types of it. The effect called digital, I would say it's sort of a bit crash effect. It has a nice reverb and magnetic effect, which is pretty hard to describe. It's better to take a listen. Here is the reverb. And nice distortion. You can switch between flutter effect and a wow effect. And very nice noises. Also, the really nice thing that there is an EQ, which cuts the frequencies you like, and tone effect, and very cool stereo effect. Really sounds impressive. And also there are tons of presets which will save you a lot of time, and they all sound really nice. I've used a bit different setup on the drums. And it totally changed the picture with the vocals. Check this out. It actually sounds like I've put like at least 5 different effects on this channel, but it's just one RC-20. Magic. So I totally love this one, and I will try to achieve pretty much the same result with another plugin that is at this moment it's free. I don't know if it will be free in future, but it's from iZotope. It's called Vinyl. Let's take a look at it. Okay, I've got the vinyl on the official iZotope website. It's totally free, and I've spent some time trying to reproduce the same atmosphere of the tune, but I've disabled all the RC-20 plugins. As you can hear, the vinyl is already working. It has different types of sound for different eras. So it basically cuts the frequencies. For my Rhodes, I've disabled the RC-20 and used the Maximus plugin for the distortion effect, and also I've used the EQ to cut all the frequencies. Maximus also did the right thing on my drums. As for the vocals, it really took a lot of time to reproduce it, but I've used Maximus for distortion, the Pro R for nice space sound, reverb, and cut all the high frequencies. Let's compare, just for curiosity. Yeah, it sounds quite similar. Except the noise has changed a bit. Like this. And here's nice dust effect, which I like. These little clicks. Nice and soft clicks. There's also a scratch effect for a very crooked vinyl. A warp effect, which means the pitch shifting. In RC2 I would use wobble for the same effect. Different types of it. You can add the electrical noise to it. This buzzing sound. Also, there are quite few of settings. Nice spin down effect. I love it. And that's pretty much it. It's a quite nice set of settings for a free plugin. So feel free to grab it on the official iZotope website. I think it will serve you very well and do a good job for a nice lo-fi tune. Okay, if you want a bit more control on the processes inside your project, I've got another option for you. I have a plugin called M-Vibrato. It's developed by Melda Production. They have a really nice bundle of free plugins. You can feel free to visit their website and check it out. Here's how it looks. There's a banner which says, "It is free, but please upgrade it if you can and make this disappear." Okay, we are fine with it as it is. This plugin serves as a nice vibrato plugin to create a pitch shifting solutions. It has a lot of different nice presets, but I'm using my own. I've automated the depth and the rate on it. Here are my automation curves. By the way, I've added my custom vinyl samples. Nice one on the left and the other one on the right for a nice stereo effect. Let's say you want a nice short detune effect on some particular moment in your song. You just simply draw this type of curve a nice peak and check how it sounds. Maybe a little too much, but it normally should sound like this. It sounds really nice and realistic. And it's all achieved with the help of one free plugin. So as always, if you have a budget, you can go and make your life easier buying some expensive plugins, which totally worth it. But if your budget is a bit limited, you can use free stuff, a lot of different free stuff, to achieve pretty much the same result. So it doesn't matter, the main thing is the result. So as I like to say, just be creative. Also, I would like to show you a trick that I came up with working on chord progressions. Here I've got a simple chord progression. Let me fix that a bit. So originally I've built it like this. It's a G minor, D minor, a sharp sustained second, and F sustained second. They sounded like this. Sounds nice, but quite boring. And I decided to do this trick. I've shifted all the middle notes on the chords one octave up. So instead of A sharp 5, I've got A sharp 6, F 6, C7, and G6. And here's what I've got. Another thing that I like to do with this type of electric piano stuff is to add a bit of glissando. It is an effect that was used in a quite famous song, Still Dre, by Dr. Dre. So instead of making it sound like boom, it sounds like blum. You got the idea? Let me show you this. Yeah, it just basically shifting the notes to the right. As the note goes up, you shift it more to the right. And here is the difference. So yeah, it totally changes the picture and adds this lo-fi magic to the melody. I've used 3 different types of Rhodes. The distorted one, and this nice soft piano. I have another nice trick to show you. It's quite unexpected with lo-fi music, but I like to use an auto-tune on some of the sounds. It is also a nice tool for manipulation with the pitch, which is exactly about the lo-fi music. Here is another lo-fi project, which sounds like this. As you can see, it is a D sharp minor chord. Normally I would build a melody like this. But it would sound totally unnatural and boring. And to achieve this nice pitch sliding effect, I've intentionally picked the wrong notes. So it sounds like this. Totally pain for your ears, I know, I'm sorry for that. But if I enable the auto-tune effect. Set it up like this, alto tenor. D sharp is it's our bass note, root note. Set it to minor, and all this stuff set up like this. And it totally changed the whole picture. It sounds like this. And another short example. It's a totally different thing. This sounds much better, as for me. So you can use autotune with basically any of your sounds and create totally messed up melodies, which will, as a result, sound extremely well and just with the right lo-fi hip-hop atmosphere. So this is the information that I wanted to share with you in this video. Hope you will find something really useful for you. And don't forget to visit my Patreon page. You can find the link below. You can find my complete lo-fi hip-hop project there, as well as a sample pack of lo-fi drums and vinyl and tape noises. I will be posting a lot of interesting high-quality stuff there, FLPS, serum presets, sample packs, loops, and all this kind of stuff, so don't miss out. Subscribe to my channel to not miss out my next videos. Thank you very much for watching and see you later. Bye!